All right, so what's good, YouTube? It's Devin and tuning in here with another video. And look, I want to go straight to the book of John, chapters 9 and verse 1. And it says this: "And as Jesus passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth. And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Jesus answered, Neither have this man sinned nor his parents, but that the works of God should be made manifest in him." Right, so a lot of people might be going through infirmities like being blind, being lame, right, kind of being disabled in this thing, got autism. It's a lot of things that a lot of people is going through on the physical level and the spiritual level. You might be battling depression. You might be battling financial problems. You might be battling a lot of stuff, right, in this walk of God or just in this life in general, right? But you have to understand, right, that basically majority of these people on this earth, right, yes, they're kind of, disabled and things of that nature due to certain reasons, of their past life, of how they sinned and things of that nature, and the Lord kind of judging them in this life. But for the most part, a lot of people kind of going through a lot of things just so the Lord power can be manifested in your situations, right? Just like Job. Job went through a lot of stuff, right? Job literally went through a lot of stuff just so the Most High can showcase his power. The Lord literally lift up a man, right, and do certain things to man just so he can show his power in this thing. He might bring you low to show his power, right? He might uplift you to show his power. Look at Pharaoh. He hardened Pharaoh's heart on the left-hand side just to show his power of how mighty the Most High is, Just like, in many more accounts. It's a sister in the scriptures. She basically had infirmities with her but her physical detox, I like to call it, right? Every month the woman go through a detox, right? But she had it for 12 years. But the Lord came through and he healed her. She touched the hem of his fringes, right? And next thing you know, she was healed. So through the spirit and power of the Most High, a lot of people go through these things just so the Lord, right, can showcase his power and show you that he's in charge. He's the person that's going to bring you out of that pit, right? He's the person that's going to uplift you from those situations. Drugs, right, wine, beers, none of these things are really going to heal you and bring you about your situations, right? Those things are not going to manifest any power, right? The power that's going to be manifest by bringing you from your lower state right now is going to be the power of the Most High God. And you got to truly believe that, right? Let's read verse 3 again. It says, "And Jesus answered, Neither have this man sinned nor his parents, but that the works of God should be made manifest in him," right? So I want to jump down. Let's get to the point. And it says in verse 6, "When he had thus spoken, he spat on the ground and made clay of the spittle. And he anointed the eyes of the blind man with the clay." So he literally spat on the ground and got to work to heal this blind man in this thing. To do what? To uplift the power of the Most High God. When Peter and, the other disciple, right? Lord willing, I can remember the name, but overall, I'm pretty sure y'all read about this in the book of Acts. I'm led to believe it's chapters 3, right? Peter, they saw a man that was lame. He didn't know how to walk. But next thing you know, he healed them, right? He literally healed the man that couldn't walk in this thing. And he said, hey, this is the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? The Most High through his only begotten Son, who the world calls Jesus Christ, right? So I want to keep going. It says in verse 6 again, "When he had thus spoken, he spat on the ground and made clay of the spittle. And he anointed the eyes of the blind man with the clay and said unto him, Go, wash in the pool of Siloam," right? He went his way therefore and washed and came seeing. And the neighbors therefore, and they which before had seen him that was blind, said, "Is not this he that sat and begged?" Right? So they questioned the existence of the blind man. They're like, hey, yo, isn't that the blind man that was, kind of blind in this thing? Now everybody is basically amazed. Now the power of the Most High is being manifest because, hey, everybody used to see this blind man. Now he's healed. Who healed them? Was it him himself or was it the Most High God? So you got to think like that. The Lord got you going through what you're going through, right, for a matter of time, just so he can manifest his power. It's not about us all the time. Let's stop thinking like that. So I want to finish it out with this last precept, right? And it says in bear with me. It says in verse number 9, it says, "Some said, This is he. Others said, He is like him. And he said, I am he. Therefore said they unto him, How were thine eyes open? He answered and said, A man that is called Jesus made clay and anointed mine eyes, and said unto me, Go to the pool of Siloam and wash. And I went and washed, and I received sight." So with that being said, hey, this is a quick, straight to the point video. I don't have to make a 3-hour video. I don't have to make a 30-minute video, right? The Lord wants you to hear the word like fast food, very quick and straight to the point, right? So with that being said, hey, stay mighty in this thing. You are going through what you're going through most likely just so the Lord can show his power and manifest that he's the Most High God, and we have to rely on him. So with that being said, hey, stay focused. Stop crying. Stop being depressed, right? Get up out the bed. Go do the work of the Most High. Read that Bible. Stop going through it. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, hey, much love. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.